What's up, guys? It's been a while, a little bit, since our last thing, vlog, whatever. Yeah, since I think it was around Halloween when it just turned fall. So Halloween was awesome, in case you were wondering. I went as a skeleton and did some really cool face paint and whatnot. It was pretty cool. So I've been really busy, really busy. I now work, I say 50 hours a week. I work 40 hours a week now, but I say 50 because it takes me an hour and a half to get to my job in the morning. And, you know, obviously when I'm driving back. So 3 hours additional to each 8 and 9 hour shift. So that's like 50 hours. It really sucks. It's kind of draining, but, yeah, that's what I've been dealing with. But I've been doing some other cool things, kind of trying to step out of my comfort zone. Been making new friends and going to different places. So that's cool, because I never did that. I stayed in my bubble and I Netflixed and cooked and whatnot. And then when I did go out or whatever, it was to like restaurants to get like a little drink or like the movies or just something like small like that. It's like because I'm not big with I'm not good with a big crowd of people. It's not my shtick. But I'm trying to take a step out of my comfort zone, and it's been really good. I've had nothing but great experiences, and it's been so like uplifting and eye-opening, I guess, for me. Because I used to look at them like with like, oh my god, I can't do this. Oh my god, I can't do this. And then if somebody canceled, I'd be like, you know what? I'm so sorry that happened, but inside I was like, yes, I didn't want to go anyway. But now I look forward to it, and it's really, I don't know, it's really great. Another update is that I actually am going to the therapist tomorrow to be getting my T referral, if all goes well. Hoping all goes well. I'm so excited for that because, like, I don't know, I've been waiting forever, and I feel like this moment is just like, it's finally here, and like, I am so excited. I can't express how excited I am, because I can't show it all physically. But yeah, so, I had a little bit of a stumble because, of my doctor's office, because, I don't know, the receptionists are weird, and instead of, when I wanted to talk to my doctor, I was like, oh, it's personal between me and my doctor, and basically they were like, you have to tell us something, or you can just go ahead and make an appointment with the doctor, and all I needed to do was ask her, like, 3 questions. So, there was that, and I was very upset at that. But then I wound up talking to her, and my actual doctor was really nice. So she was very informative. She said, like, the first thing that she said was that, you know, I don't have any. I think I'm her first transgender non-binary patient. So she was like, you know, I'm going to be upfront with you. I don't want to give you misinformation. So what she did is she, like, went and researched all this, you know, researched everything and gave me the proper information and where I can find how much T was, and, where I could find, like, just, like, different things. Like, she helped me out a lot, because I wanted to know how much it was, because my insurance doesn't cover, my current insurance right now doesn't cover any of this, which really sucks, because I could use it. I'm paying almost $204 a month, and they're not even covering any of this, which is like an additional $176 and then an additional $160 something. So that's a bummer. So I'm looking to change insurances. But she was very helpful. She really wanted to, like, be there with me when all this happened, and she really wanted to be updated. She said if I had anything that I needed to tell her or that was worth mentioning, please give her a call. And she, like I said, she was very accommodating. Her office sucks, but she is very nice, and I'm very grateful for that. And my therapist, oh my god, he is like a godsend, because I was looking at multiple people before, and, you know, some of them were covered under my insurance, but then my insurance wouldn't cover if I went any further. So, like, I could have, I think, 1 session and maybe 2, but, like, the rest I'd have to pay for, and then I'd have to pay for T anyway. So it was pointless. And then that doctor had, like, a vast list of stuff that they were qualified for, but it wasn't specifically like transgender issues and things like that in therapy. So I was kind of hesitant because, you know, when you study so many things, it's hard to specialize on one thing because you have your focus on a lot of things. And I was looking at a couple other ones, but I finally decided to go with the therapist that I have now, and I'm so glad I did. He's so nice, and he made, I don't know, every time I do something, every time I talk to somebody, it's so stress-inducing, and it's such a hassle. It makes me not want to talk to anybody, because everyone, they just kind of see you as a name, and like, you know, they're like, if you don't have your papers, go, next customer, you know, and they kind of have that mentality when they're talking to you, and I mean, like I said, it makes me so stressed out to talk to anybody now. But when I talked to this therapist, he was so, I'm telling you, he was so nice. He was very personal with you, used my name a lot, didn't use my birth name. I don't like calling it a dead name. It feels weird. So birth name. He didn't, you know, Elliot, you know, I'll be so glad to see you. And he lives, I think, 3 hours from me, 3-ish hours from me. So, I mean, he was even willing to accommodate and just go on a Skype call because I live so far away. And I was like, you know, no, it's not a big deal. For something like this, I'd rather be in person, talking to you. Rather, you know, you get a better sense and a better feel of somebody if they're in person rather than through an electronic. So, but I mean, very accommodating, very nice. I, you know, was asking questions and everything was, you know, he was very pleasant. I never got a robotic sense from him, meaning, you know, like, he has no feelings or he's just, like, very bland. I never got that from him. He was always personal, always, how can I help you? And that is so wonderful. So I get to see him tomorrow, and for the first time, and I don't know how long our session will be, but I believe I only have to go to one session. So that's nice. Everything's already taken care of. He knows my name. He knows, everything, you know, like, dealing with me. And so I just gotta go there. I just gotta show up, and then we'll have one session, in his office. And like I said, I don't know how long it'll be, but I'll do, like, a thing after that. But I'm so excited, because after that, I get my referral. So, yeah, I'm so excited about that. That would be just so great. And, but yeah, I don't know, I wanted to make this video before I actually went in, because I'm hoping that this will be, like, my expectations for this will, like, I'm expecting it to go well. Obviously, he's a very interpersonal person. You know what I mean? He's very one-on-one. And not, like, I'm another, you know, patient or whatever that's just gonna come by. So, I really like that. I like his attitude. I'm actually bringing a friend of mine to go with me. That way I'm not, like, bored on the ride. Because it is 3 hours. So, I don't know. I think, like I said, my expectations is that it'll be good. And that I'll finally get it. And, yeah, I think the only thing that I have to figure out is, oh, I made this, by the way. I don't know, you probably can't see it, but, yeah, I made it. I ran out of string here and here. But, I'm still learning. I have another one I'm making in the meantime, but I just thought I'd mention that. But, yeah, so I'm really excited. I guess, I don't know. I want to take pictures and whatnot about, like, my muscles and whatnot, or a lack thereof. But, I guess this is what I look like right now. This is, I guess, my muscles. I don't know. This is my muscles. Ooh, I look buff in this angle. What'd it do? Yeah. I don't know. This is me. This is me. This is what I got. So, I don't know. I'll probably take pictures because this, like, you can't really see because how I have this set up. But, I'm so excited. I can't wait. Okay, that's all I really have to say for this. I'm going on my referral. I hopefully will be taking tea within the month. Just because, and the only reason I can't, like, immediately go get it, or I think I can't immediately go get it, is because I don't know how much money I will have after this, because, like I said, everything I'm doing is out of pocket. So, hopefully I'll have enough, and I also have to figure out, because I looked online, and they have androgel, and they have, like, your generic brands, but none of them were, what I think is intramuscular shots, so I think most of them were just gels and whatnot that you put on yourself. So I'm not entirely sure how much the actual injection will be. So when he sends a referral over to the prescription place, I'll have to check and see how much it is. So if not, I'll have to wait another 2 weeks until my next paycheck. But at least I will have it and it will be there, and all I have to do is wait. And I think that's the most frustrating thing in the world, is waiting, because I've already been waiting years and years and years to do this, and I mean, I guess just a little bit longer isn't gonna hurt anybody. But yeah, I'm so excited. And actually, which is very sweet, and I just want to mention this, is that my mother, I told her this the day before yesterday, and, or was this yesterday? No, it was the day before yesterday, and today's Saturday, so it wasn't yesterday, it was Thursday. I had this conversation with my doctor and everything, and, she was actually really excited for me and really happy. And when we went out last night, she took me out to eat, and for like a celebration meal and everything. And I was not expecting it. I got home, you know, after hour and a half drive. Actually, that one was 2 hours because of traffic on Friday. But I got home and she was like, "Get dressed," and I was like, "Where are we going?" I thought we were gonna go to like the gym or something, and she was like, "No, we're going out to eat. This is a good day. It's a good weekend. You know, we got paid. Let's go out. Let's do this." And if you know my mother, she likes home cooked meals, and you know, she thinks eating out is bad for you, which it is. But just for her to just come out, I didn't even have to ask. I didn't even mention anything the day before. You know, when you slip that little side note in the day before, it's like, Olive Garden would be good tonight. And then you walk away, and then like the next day, they're like, "Ooh, Olive Garden sounds delicious." And it's like, "Oh, really? Yeah, we should do that." None of that happened. I was just, she just came out and was like, "Let's go." And, I don't know, it was, like I said, it's really great. I've had kind of like a shitty week with, just kind of running like the Energizer Bunny, but, yeah, I don't know, she just really wanted to celebrate and was really happy for me. So, yeah, I don't know, it was great. This video is really long, as all my other videos are. I hope you guys don't mind. Yeah, this is all I have to say. So, this is Excited Elliot, and he is very, very, very fucking excited. I'll make another one, probably a shorter one, after I get done with my therapy, and maybe I'll have my friend in it, who knows. But, this is Saturday, I think the 7th, 8th of September, 2015, and I will be going to my therapist tomorrow, which will be the 8th or 9th of September 2015, so for my records, because normally I upload these like a week late because I'm shit. I'm shit. Alright, excuse me, I'll see you guys in the next video. I love you all, stay positive, and deuces!